Otaku Man here, and I'm back with a new one here. So we're gonna start. What if Naruto was changed? Now, what I mean is change. You're gonna see everything happened the same. The nine tail was still inside Naruto, but in this world, a good half of nine tail was still inside Naruto. So yeah, Kurama doesn't fuck with Naruto's chakra here. But still, the chakra control is fucking bad. Now we see a 4-year-old red-haired boy running from the mob of the villagers at the night. As the villagers were screaming, "Demon, come back here, get the demon!" As they were shouting, the mob was shouting. It was the 10th October, the day when the great Kyubi no Yuko was killed by the fourth Hokage, and it was also the day of great remorse, and when all their beloved fourth Hokage and his family died. So yeah, there were also celebration. Now this is something that always occur or always happen in 10 October. The fox hunt. In the fox hunt, this fox hunt was fucking unknown to Hokage and the other, let's just say, council members or shinobi council member. It was only known by the civilian council and the other ones. Civilian council has few trusted shinobis of the civilian council. They only know about the fox hunt. This fox hunt, they chase after Naruto. Whoever, let's just say, catch the demon, they reward that person in a high amount, and after getting the reward, people, let's just say, take their anger on in Naruto, or they stab Naruto through many religious things. As today, Naruto was 5. As he was running, whole 2 years it was happening. As he was scared shitless, he was running as his little leg could take him, but still running nonetheless. Running. Nothing he could do. He could only just run. As he saw the mob was getting more and more closer, as he said, "Please, just God save me just once." As he started to say, "If there any God, if there are any God, I would like to just give. If you want my soul, I will give you. Get the fuck away. I don't care. Just save me." As that time, the world started to stop around Naruto. As Naruto started to turn black. As he was floating in an endless empty void, as the void, there emerged a man. A man apparently with a suit, and he had no face. He had angel wings behind his back, but he doesn't have any face. As the man said, "You said, if I save you, you will even grant me your soul. Is that true?" The guard asked. Naruto just said yes. As at first he thought he was in a genjutsu, he used Kai, but he was not in a genjutsu, so yeah. Now the god said, "No, my child, you're not in a genjutsu, so don't worry. And child, I will not take your soul or put it into hell. You see, what I'm gonna do to you is, I'm gonna exchange your life with someone." What? I mean, I'm gonna, you can say, exchange life with your descendant. I don't have a don't be big future descendant. Oh, okay. He said, "You see, this descendant of yours, having, you can say, special abilities for beside those Umakis. Now he said, he explained his descendant story. Like, now we're gonna start. We see the world. This world was the elimination even 100,000 years ago. Many millennia has passed. the chakra nearly died down, but few clans chakra just left, the Uzumakis and the Uchihas. The Uzumaki and the Uchiha mixed as the Uzumaki and Uchiha. They become one, as it was now a single clan. They had chakra so they could control it, but for our main character, he was born with a different amount of chakra. Let's just say this chakra was the QB portion. The QB granted, you can say, gave Boruto a little bit of blessing that he could have. He gave a little bit amount of chakra to him. As the QB we see him said, Boruto, I'm gonna give you this thing before I die. Chakra is nearly finished, so I won't manifest after that. As with last of his chakra, Kurama grant Boruto's generation a jutsu. As Kurama said, Boruto, your great grandson, he's gonna have this kind of power. If the chakra died every time, the power that I have gave you, it will run into his system and it will be permanent. So he will no need to use chakra or anything. So yeah, it happened. But what happened? The grandson that was supposed to be born, it was delayed. So they thought he will never come out. Now at that time, the Uzumaki clan had a concubine. Now the concubine's son being born, having an insane amount of chakra. Now it was, you see, the real wife of the head of the Uzumaki clan, I can say the main wife. She felt extremely ashamed that her own son does not even have the same amount of chakra as a commoner kid has. So they plan to kill the heir. So yeah, they kill him when he was 5. As Naruto said, that's bad. Yeah, so I have decided to give him this life and change the few bit of futures. Huh. So where will I go? Naruto said. Oh, you see, where will you go? You will go to an alternative universe where you have family, friends, everything you wanted. Really? Yes. You will forget everything what happened today. So be ready, Naruto Uzumaki. Thank you. Naruto just bowed, said, no, you're welcome. As he just flicked his finger, Naruto's soul was exchanged with this descendant of Naruto. As the descendant of Naruto, his name was Ashura. As Ashura opened his eyes, as he said, am I dead now? As he looked around, he saw a person in a white suit, angelic wind behind his head as a hollow. There was no face, only eyes. As he said, am I in front of a god or some shit? He said, as the god just checked and said, yes, you're in front of a god, little one. And he explained who did like to exchange with. So I'm in my ancestor Naruto Uzumaki. Yes. You have the red hair same as your ancestor, so it won't be suspicious. And the blue hair, you have the same amount. It won't be suspicious. Now go on. Fuck around with people. As the 5-year-old just smirked and said, yep. He may be 5-year-old, he was the strongest in the clan. Now why decide to kill him? It was their own fucking fault. He was the strongest. He was even about to become, you can say, he even about to have a fucking fiance. But hey, before that he was killed. So yeah. Now we see Ashura getting into his ancestor's body. As Ashura opened his eyes, as he looked around, saw he was surrounded by the mob. As he said, I guess this is ancestors' kid days when he was hated, 5-year-old. Okay, he said. As he looked in front, seeing the mob as they were shouting, demon, you kill my sister, you kill my brother, you kill my mother. Die, demon, as they were shouting. As a man grinned and said, know what? Fucking trash should die. As he hold his hand like he was holding a gun. Then at that time, he said Ryatsu. A blast of red demonic energy burst out. This red demonic energy literally killed everyone in there in seconds. As there's just a few of them survived the blast, as they just look at Naruto, whose eyes were bloody red, as he said, "You know what? I don't know why did my even ancestor consider forgiving this fucking villager," he said. As they were said ancestor, I said, "You don't need to know," and I don't know why my even fucking ancestor was that stupid, but I still respect him. He just said, "You know what? You need to die," as his hand burned in red flames, as said, "Die. I guess we're gonna meet in." Nah, you have a little trip have a little meet with the Satan, aren't we? Say hi to Satan for me, will you? As he used the red flames to burn all their body into ashes. There was nothing left. As for our main character, he just started to fly using an aura, as he said, "I was killed by my family, but now I was given a second chance. This second chance, I will rule. Maybe I will even help Chaco to exist even in my world. But until then, this is my world, my rule," he said. As now we time skip to the next day. Our main character wake up from his slumber. As he looked, he was in a hospital because he used way too much Chaco in his power. As the third Hokage said, "Naruto, are you okay?" As Asha remembered who this person was. As he read from the history, said the third Hokage, who isn't Sarutobi, the grandfather of Konohamaru, Naruto's brother-like figure. So yeah. As he said, "I'm okay, old man." He said it was unusual for him to say old man to one of the powerful member of the village, but he did not care. As we see, Huizan said, "I'm sorry now, it happened every time. I tried to came first, but I didn't know there was the fox hunt was gonna go happen again." As we see Asha just clenching his fist and said, "Those damn bastard, the council. Civilian council," he said slowly. As Huizan said, "Yes, the civilian council did this. I'm sorry, Naruto." As Naruto said, "Don't worry, I know the demon fox is still inside of me, so I don't care what they think. Demon fox, they are not even those fucking intelligent to know the between a seal and a kunai, so we cannot blame them," he said. As in reality, he was fucking planning how to rule and how to torture those people who call him a demon and his ancestor, really. As we see, Naruto just said, he said to himself. Then Prison left as everything happened as he was discharged from the hospital. As he said, "My ancestor was a fucking fool." As he wondered if he changed the future, if he doesn't marry his great ancestor Hinata, if he will exist or not. He was maybe small, but he was smart. As he got a message said, "No, don't worry, little one. If you change the timeline, you will still be born. But let's just say that the you that will be born in your family is gonna be different. You are a different you, and he is a different you. So don't worry." As our main character nodded and said, "I didn't get it why ancestor Naruto did not take many wives because of having his totally limitless stamina, and I'm surprised that even ancestor Hinata, she does not mind that. I wonder if what happened if I tease ancestor Hinata a little while," he wondered. I mean, I do not hate Hinata a little bit, but I do like the Tamari one," he said. "If I remember correctly, My great grandfather, Boruto's friend Shikadai's mother, if I remember correctly. Uncle ancestor Shikadai's mother. Huh, interesting. He said, I guess the future holds many things for us, Shikadai. I guess he's not gonna be born. But hey, who cares? Fuck you all. He said, fuck the Uzumaki family, fuck the Uchiha family, and fuck the Uchiha especially, he said. In this time, you see, Naruto has written this theory in the diary, said what Uchiha did, so he has also a little regret about not killing Sasuke and not getting the, let's just say, Renegan. As our main character said, don't worry, Ancestor Naruto, you're gonna get the Renegan. As we're gonna go to a little time skip. Time skip after that day, nobody dared to fuck with Naruto because every time they sent people to get Naruto in the fox and they do not return. As the shinobis also try to go there, even the Jonins, but they do not return. The Thodokai was happy knowing that there was no fox and for the civilian part, they were scared shitless, as they wonder if the demon has taken over the demon's brand. So yeah, they went their own way. We see now the time skip happened. We see our main character acting the same, not showing his dominance and literally fucking strength to everyone, bombasting his strength. As he said, deception is the secret weapon of a shinobi. So if I stay hidden, everything is fucking fine. As everything happened, he still acted like he liked Sakura, so he wanted to act like this because he wanted to beat slam her. And let's just say, whenever Sakura tried to punch Naruto, Naruto would usually dodge that attack. He would never be fucking hit by her, especially. You see, Ashura hated Sakura for mostly what she did. What she fucking physically abused his fucking ancestor, so he hated it. He hated her, he hated the whole Uchiha part. He also hated the Uchiha that he is also one of the few quarters Uchiha, so he hated that. The Uchiha and the Uzumaki blood are running through him, so he's still little shifty and pissed off. Now, if you're wondering, no, he's not gonna fucking awake, from Mange Sharingan, so he's gonna fucking literally go. We see he's now 10 apparently, he was never been the, you can say, Rookie of the Year. Title doesn't mean anything in the shinobi world. He has learned from his late mother that died with him. As he still remember his mother teaching, that his mother said that title doesn't mean anything, so if you're not the head of the clan, so don't remember, be humble all the time. His mother word printed to his head as he was humble, but he had this attitude like, if you fuck with me, I will fuck with you. So yeah. And for Colonel Yu, she's gonna be aged down a little bit. So in the fucking Naruto series, she was when Naruto was fucking 30, she 13, sorry, she was 25 or 20 or 26, I don't remember. I'm gonna age her to 20 and Anko to 18. Fuck you all. Now that happened. We see Naruto was maybe act like a total goofball and loudmouth, but he was smart as shit. He has already learned about many more things that even Shinobi doesn't know. He even fucking knows how to fucking expand his business, and he has already make those improvements using shadow clones. It was the signature technique that they always use, the Uzumakis apparently, so he was the Uzumaki side mostly. He uses the shadow clone. He also has a blood clone with him, so He also has make a little bit of clone of himself to, you can say, trade in different villages and become a little rich. And now if you're wondering what he trades, you can say, different weapons that the shinobi has never seen. First, like, let's just say the weapons, they are made of hard steel that cannot be cut through even if chakra is used. How he get his hand on God? God gave him the metal and he crafted them. As his weapons mainly sold in the whole elimination. Even the daimyo buy sword from him. Even the katanas are the strongest. And those village who doesn't have the membership from him, membership with him, they are weak. The weapons that he carved, they are like gods. That God has given blessing into the weapon. Now Kona was looking for just not looking for him. Kona wanted to make a deal, so they did. And Naruto is way too much rich right now. As you see, Danzo has already noticed Naruto's, you can say, what to say. Naruto's you can say achievement, and he has known that Naruto is the richest person, so he is just collecting data and everything. As he wondered how did he make this kind of weapon, as he sent his root to spy on Naruto, but the root never returns. As Naruto knows that these are from roots, so he just let Danzo, you can say, have the information because he wanted to have a grand fucking entry. How strong he is, so yeah, Danzo doesn't fuck with Naruto either. Danzo knows if he is able to get Naruto to his side, he's fucking unstoppable. So he's trying to his best to get him and even get him to a genjutsu, but unfortunately genjutsu is not gonna work on him. Why? The bloodline that he is born with. In his time, the bloodline that he is born with, it was pure fucking spiritual energy. His body radiated type of energy that mixed with the demonic energy that Kurama gives. Kurama gave Boruto. So he's fucking too goddamn OP to be hit. As we see. Wait. Oh, and you see Naruto wears the same thing here as you're seeing in the picture, but not right now. When he's gonna turn 50, he's gonna wear it. 15. You see, he wears the undershirt around there to, you can say, cover the exposed part. And his body is hard as shit. Normally hides them with, you can say, the same fucking orange jumpsuit, sorry. So yeah, we see now time skip to 15 years now, sorry, 5 years already passed. In those 5 years, Naruto has gained a second, you can say, second identity. The identity known as the Bloody Sage, because of his red hair and the mask that he wears. The mask is blood red, and every time he makes his move, there is no sound. There is even rumor that he can also fly and use some sort of weird thing that he called Ryutsu. Now many people already wonder what could that be, but they thought it might be something to do with his bloodline. So he's a triple S rank in the, you can say, bingo book. And few people, you can say, judge by his looks, so they think that he's 16 or 17, so he's the youngest person to have his name. Now Akatsuki were looking for him also now to make him to join the Akatsukis. Yeah, Toby was mainly Toby because he knows he is a powerful ally to have. Now we see today was the graduation day, as everybody was excited, as people were entering the academy because they are graduating today. As we see, everybody entered the academy, but Naruto did not enter. Still, he was still outside. We see Hiroka came in and said, "Is everybody present?" As Hinata said, "Naruto is not here." She shuddered out. As Hiroka said, "We're gonna wait for him." As that time, There was a knock on the door. I said, "Come in." As people saw something, let's just say, Iruka said yes. "Naruto," he said. As Iruka just looked at his face carefully and said, "Oh, Naruto, come inside." As he was surprised by the clothing choice, as he was looking like a samurai but also a ninja at that. So he just let it slide as he entered the classroom. As the people at him like, "Hey, what is he fucking wearing?" But they did not really can say mind it, pay no mind to it. As he sat beside Hinata. As for Hinata, she was fucking shuddering. She could see the clearly fucking muscles, so oof, she was in fucking heavens. But in beside Naruto's seat, not beside, you can say in the beside bench there where Naruto was sitting with Hinata, Ino was there looking at Naruto's muscles, as she said, "Why does it feel like that Sasuke-kun is inferior to Naruto?" she said, as she looked at Naruto for a moment and said, "Yep, Sasuke-kun is inferior to Naruto, my new fucking boy toy," she said. I said, "Yep, I'm gonna leech off this man." I'm sorry, just a joke. I said, "Yep, new crush." As she said, "I guess getting close to Naruto is not that hard." As our main character, let's just say, he was just grinning and said, "I know girls are giving me that look, that they want the piece of meat here, as I would happily oblige with that, but for now, I'm still skeptical if I do not fucking marry ancestor Hinata, will I be stillborn?" As he was still skeptical, as the god said, "I have already told you 7 times, it's a different reality and you have died in another reality. It will change, then you will change. You don't need to worry," he said. As he said, "Okay," he said. As we see Iruka calling out student name to do the graduation test, as the written exam given now to fucking aced it. He literally broke the record of the fucking yellow flash. As he said, as Iruka said, as he looked at the answer, everything was fucking correct. As for Mizuki, he just grinned, it's a demon brat. But he had respect for Naruto. Why? He knows the Redeemer has suffered through a lot. So in this timeline, Mizuki did respect Naruto. And you see, Mizuki wanted to take Naruto with him to Orochimaru to take revenge on the village. So he knows that if Naruto goes with him willingly, Orochimaru is gonna give him a big reward, curse marks. Yeah. As Naruto aged the fucking test, and now the ninjutsu portion. Oh, he just literally did the, you can say, substitution jutsu, clone jutsu. It was fucking madness. He just literally created hundreds of clone him, not hundreds, 15 clone of himself. It was all scattered around the class. Some of the Naruto were on the, you can say, sticking on the ceiling like a spider, and some were sitting and giving few fucking style. It was said, "Excellent Naruto," as the clone disappeared. Now transformation jutsu. Now to transform into someone that nobody knows. Now to transform into the first Hokage, surprising few of the people. And Iruka said, "Excellent Naruto, excellent." As we see now we're gonna see Naruto now, the little, you can see, Hajutsu spar. Oh ho. You see, he and Kiba were far. You can say, I'm not still getting Sasuke to beat him. So yeah, he and Kiba, they were fighting Naruto versus Kiba. It happened as Naruto was just literally dodging Kiba's attack like a pro, as he was not even trying. As he was dancing a little bit in the arena and listening to few music like superhero. As he has AirPods, yes, if you're wondering, he has fucking AirPods. I don't know if the world fucking has it or not, but in my fucking, what if he has it? The world fucking has AirPod TVs, if you're wondering. They also know what the music is, so yeah. Now it has gone open. And guys, I have always wondered if the Naruto world does have condoms or not. I literally don't know if they have it or not. Maybe they have it or maybe they don't. But my fucking intuition is they do not have it. Yes, they do not, maybe because they even don't have fucking rubber, maybe. Now we go into Naruto's skill set a little bit now. Naruto has many things in his disposal. Quick step, a technique that is even faster than the Hirashin itself. And the technique, you can say he uses his aura, like you can say a beam, to fly in the air and even enhancing his body like Tsunade. Even Tsunade's strength doesn't compare to Naruto. Naruto's strength even far executes Tsunade's, even when she was at her, you can say, younger days. And Naruto has already, you can say, have many jutsus in his arsenals, like the water dragon, lightning dragon, the mud dragon, earth dragon, I guess. He doesn't have the, you can say, the wood release, so yeah, bummers for him. But what he has gained, you can say, he doesn't have the 5 chakra nature, but he has something. He has not the wind, fuck the wind. He's gonna already have those with his bleach abilities, so yeah. His chakra affinities are a water, earth, lightning. And there is a few extra abilities like darkness that comes with his bleach abilities and wind. He also has extra element of fire that literally changes shit up here. This fire is apparently red. Not, you can say, not the hottest one, but still the hottest one in his case. As Naruto, we see Naruto getting not as whipped, but he's whipping ass. He's fucking defeating asses. As Kiba was just fucking an insect to Naruto. As Naruto just beats Kiba on the face as he was knocked out. As everyone was quiet, as Iruka said, "Good work, Naruto." And other fight basically was the same. Now it was Naruto versus Sasuke. As the other Sasuke fangle, they said, "Crush him, Sasuke. Sasuke can crush him. We all like you, Sasuke can crush him." As the same thing. As for Naruto, he said, "I'm gonna have fun defeating this motherfucking bastard," he said. As what Naruto did, Naruto just said, "Should I use a little bit more force? Maybe not." As he said, come on, Sasuke, let's see what you have. Do you have just your fucking... I don't know why even the girls try, because I know you are gay. As how does he know that? God has already told him that Sasuke is gay in this timeline. So yeah, Sarada is gonna be born. As he said, fuck. When he first God said that Sasuke is gay, he just said, fuck, I'm not gonna be born. As God said, did you forget that you don't exist in this timeline? Oh shit. As he just laughed awkwardly, said, I forgot. Said, of course you would forget, your smarty pant. As we see, it happened as he just said out loud, said, "Hey Sasuke, I don't get it. Why your fangirls are so fawning over you, not knowing that you're gay, and they literally keep getting darting over you." As every fangirl just shut up. As they said, "What?" They shakily said, "What? Oh, you don't know? Sasuke here is a gay. He likes dude more than girls." As this question, Sasuke's face, whole fucking face turned red. I said, "What if I do? What we're gonna do, dope?" As we say, Naruto said, nothing, just telling your fucking fangirls to fuck off already." As Sakura said, "You lie." As Naruto said, "You wanna see proof?" As she said, show us the proof. As other girl, oh yeah. As they were shaking as for she was just liking Naruto's attitude. As Naruto had a smirk and he said, quick step. As he appeared behind Sasuke behind and said, secret leaf technique, 100 years of death. As he gave the same thing as Sasuke said, oh yeah. As he said, no, I mean, oh my god. As he literally get flying, you can say, flying off the arena. As the other girl said, yep, definitely gay. As Sakura said, you lie, you lie. She was just, you can say, her brain was not forming what happened just right now. As Naruto said, hey, I have to wash my hands. Oh shit, there's a stinking right now. What the fuck? As he said, shit, I gotta wash my hands. As he said, I guess I've gotta fucking wear gloves from now on. He said as he bring out water from out of nowhere as he started to wash his hand with, you can say, little sanitizers that he has make. Now you see, as said, so did I win? As Iruka said, the winner of the match now to Uzumaki. As Naruto said, yeah, fuck yeah. As he come back, as you can see, a few of the Sasuke fangirl turned to Naruto and said, Naruto-sama. As said, my own fangirl, how lucky I am, he said. As we see, for Sakura, she just said, it's a lie. No, Sasuke is not gay, it's a lie. She cannot believe that Sasuke is gay, so yeah, she is fighting with herself and inner self. We see now we are gonna see different kind of this thing. The team selection, everything happened. The music area, you see, seeing Naruto's strength, and he could clearly tell that Naruto fucking strong. So he's not literally gonna target Naruto. Kiba failed. Kiba was the dead last. He failed. He failed the fucking graduation exam. Now Naruto said, so it's gonna happen with the Kiba part, okay. He said, as you know his ancestor Naruto's life story, how everything happened. It was written on the, you can say, the story of Naruto. You can say it was written by Boruto himself. So it was surprising that Boruto hated his father, but then again he started to like him after his death. Interesting. As he said, as he got this idea from just now. He said, if Kaguya is sealed right now, when Naruto fought Kaguya cried because Naruto was like the son, Hagoromo, and Sasuke was Hamura. So those are gonna be fine. He said, I could make the mother, you can say, goddess, the rabbit goddess, my own fucking fuck toy. He said, yeah, I'm gonna make it. He said, yep, I'm gonna make the dream into reality. Whoever fuck the people say I'm gonna make the dream a reality, and every fucking one will literally bow down to me. He said to himself as he set his new goal again. Now everything happened, you can say, let's just say, when Mizuki, you can say, cornered Kiba, has now to appear behind Mizuki and said, oh, boo, as Mizuki got scared as he, you can say, thrust the wind shuriken at the person who's behind him, but to his surprise, the wind shuriken literally break when connect to Naruto's skin. As he said, what are you? Said, what am I? Your worst nightmare. As a mask appeared, as Mizuki recognized the mask and said, oh shit, bloody sage. Yes, bloody sage. As you can say, Naruto's hand ripped through Mizuki's heart as Mizuki said, you demon. Said, oh, I'm not a demon. I'm a hollow, he said. As Mizuki died. As Naruto saw the scroll of sealing, as he said, interesting. As he said, I'm gonna take the scroll of sealing. Knowledge is fucking knowledge. As the scroll disappeared in Naruto's hand and said, it's in my pocket dimension that I got from God a few months ago. He said, As we see Naruto's pocket dimension, they take those in as he got use a little sand technique, you can say a puppeteer technique, to control Mizuki with a long distance, as he said. Interesting. As he healed the, you can say, exposed chest and did something. As he gave a little, not a fake scroll, but he gave a little fake scroll, and he started Mizuki to run away from the village. As the Anbus were following Mizuki, as they would say, how the hell is the Chunin so fast? As like an Anbu, he might be a spy, but he teached at the academy. How the hell? Don't know. As they were running after, but to unknowns to them, they were getting into their own death. In, let's just say, the one that were following Mizuki, they were root agent. Yeah, root agent was mixed between, you can say, normal Anbus, as Naruto knows who are the root agent. As he said, the root agents are fucked, as he controlled Mizuki's body to inhuman level. As they said, is that a human way to move? As Mizuki literally killed the root ninjas, as one of them, it was Kakashi Hakate. As Kakashi literally shoved his Chidori to Mizuki's, fucking chest, as Mizuki died. Now he was firstly already dead, he was just being controlled, as we see Naruto disappear from that spot. As said, yep, mission complete. And that was Kakashi Hakate, the 6th Hokage of Konohagakure, he said. That was his signature move, Chidori, huh? Interesting, I might be able to use it. As he said, Chidori. As he didn't need to use, the tunnel vision part, so he just activated Chidori in his arms. As red lighting was crackling through everywhere, as he said, interesting. As he said, I guess I become a lightning god now. As he held the Chidori by the tree, as the tree got disintegrated by second, as the tree was burned. And this is interesting technique. Maybe Raikiri, I would also maybe take a lightning blade also. As he coated his blade, as a sword appeared, as he coated his blade with the red lightning. As he said, this is interesting. A new technique. Demonic. He said, corrupted lightning, huh? Interesting. As the sword disappeared, we see Naruto getting to his own apartment. As the apartment, it was just same, but as he said, I wish someone was here with me. I feel bored most of the time, he said, as he drifted into sleep. As for Kuruma, oh my god, he was just literally fucking shocked to see the kid having this kind of fucking strength. And he was surprised that the kid has his chakra apparently. He could channel his chakra like it is nothing, it doesn't even strain him, and said, how the hell this kid access my chakra? I'm not giving him, that's for sure. How the hell? He said, I recognize that chakra I'm trying to create. It will take many more years to create more, but this kid has it already. How the hell? He said, as he tried to figure out, but unfortunately he is not gonna figure this out. As we see Naruto getting into his mindscape, as he was fond of the big fox, as said, hello Kuruma, the nine-tailed fox, he said. How do you know my name, human? QB growled at the human below him. As he said, QB, you shouldn't growl at your superior that is in front of you right now. As now, yes, Naruto is superior to QB right now, because this is the past QB that doesn't even have the, you can say, Hokage Naruto's strength. So yeah, as the QB could feel little special pressure, as he was, you can say, back away a little bit, as he was surprised that he's scared of a human is pushing him back. How? As he said, if I told you won't even believe me, so there is no point in it. As he said, I'm searching for a chakra, the chakra network, that I want to do something with it, he said. As he closed his eyes, as he was searching for the chakra, of Naruto's mother, Kushina Uzumaki. And now, why was he searching for Kushina's chakra? You see, he wanted to see Kushina a little bit, but you see, in the stories about Naruto, Boruto or his great great grandfather never mentioned about Kushina or Minato at all. So he did want to meet them, as he has a little technique as he find Kushina's chakra as he summoned it. As Kushina literally became before Naruto, she just looked and said, "How? What happened?" As she looked a boy with red hair and with her face, but a different one a little bit. As she said, "My Sochi." As she literally hugged Naruto to that and said, "Oh shit. Yep, definitely Kushina-sama." He said as he was said, "Mom, need air, can't breathe." As he was struggling and said, oh yes, sorry." As she said, "I'm really happy to see you, Sochi." As Naruto said, I'm also happy to see you, Mom." As he said to himself, "It's really weird to call her Mom." As we see our main character just, he's just fucking having fun there. As we see Kushina was also showing how you can see fall in love and that same shit, and how they got married. And she said, yeah, tragic, truly tragic." He said, "So son, do you have anyone that you like particularly?" Kushina said. As this surprised Naruto for a bit and said, "If I like anyone particularly," he said. "No," he said clearly. As she then said, "What will you do if you have someone you like particularly?" As Naruto wanted to tell the truth about himself, but he just said, "Mom, can I tell you a little truth?" he said. "What is it, Naruto?" "I know you're not the real Kushina Uzumaki because you're just the chakra of my mother. In a way, it's true. She is his mother. So yeah." As Naruto said, "What if, Mom? Let's just say, what if you died, and you were front of a being that has no head, only eyes, and a hollow and behind the hollow there was an angel. There was angelic wing, and he said he will give you second chance in life. What will you do then?" As Kushina said, I will first take for explanation and some other things." Said, "Yes, I did also, and he gave me a second chance in my ancestor's body." What? I guess it's too hard for you to perceive. In short, let's just say, Kushina Uzumaki, I am not the Naruto that you know," he said. As she was quiet for a moment and said, "What do you mean, Sochi? What do you mean by Naruto that I know?" She said, "Do you believe in a soul switch?" "Yes, the body switches the soul like it's not a Yamanaka technique. Let's just say the Naruto that he was supposed to be here, he was sick of this life, as he wanted something better in his life, so he prayed to the god and said, I will even give my own fucking soul to give anything for happiness." He sold his soul to the god. The god accepted it and sent his soul to a place where he has family and everything. As you see at the other time, the elimination, there were few millennia has been passed. The Uzumakis and the Uchihas both united with each other. There was a long beef with each other, but they married. The chakra was nearly lost. Only the few clan used to have the chakra. The Yamanaka, they slowly died. They do not exist anymore. As we see now, to explain who he was, as he said that after that everything happened. In our world, chakra started to disappear slowly, but our clan head, he decided to, you can say, may use inches like the Hyugas of this time. They wanted to make the chakra pure as possible. but unfortunately, it never become pure. But it was slowly. It started to get out of the academy. It started to disappear slowly into the Uzumaki family. As my father, you can say, he was drunk at time, and he you can say had a one night stand with my mother, and I was born. But you can say, luckily, I was born with extreme amount of chakra and a new kind of ability that my family wanted me that from me. The present wife of my father, she hated it. She despised me. She despised the bloodline itself. As she decided in order to kill me. There were many deaths happened because of me. I killed to survive. Sorry guys, I was interrupted a little bit as now to explain who he was. As explained how he died. As Kushina said, you were a brave boy. You know Naruto. As he said, Naruto said, my name is Ashra. Ashra Uzumaki. I said, you were a brave boy, Ashra. But is my Sochi good new world? As Naruto said, I don't know. I haven't contacted Naruto in a while. He said, I'm still happy that he is full life. As the main character just said, I know, but I'm grateful to him. Hmm? She said. He gave me his life to you can say make my life a little bit funner because I was too arrogant in my own way. I was way too much strong and I was at my head and said I know nobody could defeat me. I was arrogant. The arrogance killed me. I still regret everything what I said to the weaklings. You are changed, that's it only matters, so don't need to worry, you don't need any redemption or anything. As she said, if you're not my Sochi, I don't care. The body that you're in is my Sochi, so it's the last time I wanna hug my Sochi's body, she said as she hugged Ashra in. As Ashra said, after my mother giving birth to me, she died because my father you see, because the father was giving my mother way too much love, and my stepmom, or you can say stepmother, didn't like that shit. Not step, apparently my father's first wife doesn't like that, so she killed my mother. But she wasn't aware that I was born with extraordinary amount of chakra, so yeah, and in a different kind of bloodline that was I was given. I was the favorite son. He started to like me more and more, but she planned everything. Thank you, he said. I didn't know what a mother love was, but thank you. As Kushina said, it's okay, Sochi. As she leave, she disappeared in particle, as Naruto said. It was emotional, pretty much emotional. I could say that I'm a human still, he said. As the god said again, of course you are a human, you have emotions. Just some people don't tend to show the emotion like Itachi and other. Yes, I know the Uchiha massacre still happened. But I'm more skeptical about, let's just say, what's gonna go on to our world, he said. What do you mean? I mean, what's gonna happen to this world? Let's just say if I become evil, or if I betrayed, what will happen? I can may show you some infinite realities, as they saw the earth was no longer there. It was only left a planet that was about to die. As he said, interesting. As we see getting out of the mindscape, as the fox was said, human, if you wish to have my chakra, I don't mind. As Kuruma said, as our main character said to Kuruma, thank you, Kuruma. And I wish, and he said, soon you are gonna meet the sage of six path. I mean Haguro Motsutsuki. As he disappeared, as Kuruma said, that kid knows too well about the world. I gotta be careful. And at least he's on my side, he said. As we see the next day, Now to enter the academy with a, you can say, quick step move. As he was sitting beside Hinata Hyuga. As Hinata got a little more, you can say, Hinata got a little you can say, blush. Too much blush apparently, as she was about to faint. But then Naruto grabbed her like as she was leaning onto Naruto's shoulder. As Naruto said, she is well developed for a 15-year-old, really, he said. As he looked at her assets and, you can say, ass pretty well. Our boy may not be an assman, but he still was interested in both. So, as he said, she's with a well developed, I guess. As our main character just awake her with a pressure point touch. As she waked up, as she saw, she was leaning onto Naruto's shoulder. As she said, I'm sorry, Naruto-kun. As she was about to leave, then Naruto said, it's okay, you can lean if you want. Hinata was happy at that moment. It was all she could ever wish for. It was coming true, like the world was getting into opposite side. As for Ino, she said beside opposite of not opposite, you can say, beside another left side of Naruto. As she said, oh hey Naruto. As our main character said, hey Ino-chan, he said. As Ino said, she was little, you can say, surprised by the chan suffix, so she just said, I'm fine, Naruto. As Naruto said, Naruto-kun, she has already get out of that fucking gayness fangirls position, so yeah. As we see now, Naruto and the girls both have a few minutes chat as Iruka arrive. As Iruka explained, Team 126, now Team 7. Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Haruna. Sakura was a little depressed, but then again, you can say she just stood off like it was a fucking nightmare. So, and the other girls, let's just say, they quit the Sasuke fangirls shit. As for Ino, there was new fucking fangirls was forming. Naruto fan club. Yeah. It was unknown to him. He doesn't even fucking know that. As we see, the team was selected. The other teams also same. Now they were waiting for the sensei to came. As he said, Kakashi's gonna come late. He said, I'm gonna I guess go. As he said, bye. As when the team 8 sensei came in. As she leave, as our main character leave, as he wanted to see teammate introduction, what we were gonna do. As they went into the teammate training ground, as we see Naruto hiding in the trees. As Naruto said, interesting team meeting. As we see Colonel sense Naruto's position, as she said, who is there? As Naruto said, she is skilled also. Hey, I don't mind. Who is she again? As Naruto was trying to remember who was she. Who the hell? Asuma Sarutobi's wife, as he remembered. Yep. The hottest kunoichi of that time when Naruto was young, when my ancestor Naruto was younger. The hottest and the fucking beautifulest kunoichi. Fucking Jonin dress. Oh shit, that's the thing I like about her, he said. As we see, our main character said, her eyes are mostly luring at that, the red one. As we see our main character Naruto just disappear with, you can say, all have the ability to disappear from human view, so yeah, they disappear. As we see, Naruto just said, appeared a little in front of Kunal, and said, boo. As she jumped a little bit, said, oh hey Naruto. As now Naruto and Kunal talk mostly, but Kunal has heard about Naruto's progress and many things, that how skilled he is. So now Naruto suddenly feels said, oh, my team senses came, bye bye, as he disappeared. We see Kakashi came in and said, "So where's the third?" As he was about to say the member, as Naruto said, "Yo." As Kakashi said, as they said, "Come to the roof in 20 minutes." As they come into the roof, literally, as they were sitting in the same position as they give introduction. Now, as we see, Sasuke gave the same fucking speech and said, "I'm gonna tweak Sasuke's speech." You see, Sasuke said, "I don't pray." As he said, "My name is Sasuke Uchiha. I like something. I dislike many things. And my dream is to restore the Uchiha clan. My dream is to restore the Uchiha clan and kill my brother Sasuke." So he killed my brother Itachi. He didn't know that Itachi, but he said, "I'm gonna kill certain someone." As he had a little blush and said, and you can say, as he said, "I wanna fuck a special." As he said, "I wanna fuck a certain someone." As he looked at Naruto and said, "That's not a dream. I'm gonna make it to a reality." As Naruto said, "Oh shit, a gay ass is now fucking after me. Wow." As we see, and as the same goes to Sakura's introduction, it was fuck for him, fuck for her, fuck Sakura. Now for Naruto's introduction, Naruto just said, my turn, eh? He said, "Naruto Uzumaki, like, fuck you." Fuck it, cancel that, I'm just doing other thing. He said, "Likes, none of your business. Dislike, but especially the fucking village," he especially said, "Lee village and the fucking civilian council." He literally said it. Then he said, dream. I don't have one currently at point. As Kakashi said, "Didn't you have a dream of becoming the Hokage?" "Oh, Hokage, fuck that position. I don't wanna be a whining old man sitting on a chair with lots of paperwork. Fuck everything. I will do everything, even go to dangerous mission. Nope, no paperwork," he said. As we see, Kakashi said, okay. "Oh, and I have another dream also." As you can say, the air become heavier a little bit, as Kakashi could feel the malice into the air. As Naruto leaked a little bit of Nine Tails' bloodlust, as he said, "Becoming a god." He literally said this. As Sasuke said, a dope like you will become a god." As Sasuke just literally shut up after that, as he just looked away because the killing intent was fucking choking him. As for Kakashi, he was skeptical and said, "He wants to become a god." "God of what?" Kakashi said. "I wanna become the god of destruction." He literally said it. This caused a shiver to go down to Kakashi's spine, as Kakashi said, "You're at the right place." As Naruto said, "Yep, I'm in my right place." He said it. As we see our main character just, as they said, now the teams, as the graduation exam, they're gonna happen. Now we see Naruto. The next morning, Naruto came up early as he can. As not early, let's just say, came out the time that was given 7, but he's gonna come out after 3 hours. So yeah, when he came, he saw Kakashi coming out. Kakashi comes, as Kakashi literally just walked into the training ground. As for Naruto, when Naruto entered, like as it was like a body flicker, Sakura just screamed, said, "You're late!" As Naruto just slams Sakura into the ground, literally. Not even about carrying anyone, said, "Fuck, bitch. Shut the fuck up. My eardrum is especially going to bust if you scream anymore," he said. As she just said, "How dare you," as she was about to punch him, but that time the punch was about to connect to Sakura's, as Kakashi saw red lightning crackling around Naruto's right arm. As Kakashi could tell, said he's gonna use lightning jutsu. No, as he came there, as he just held Sakura by the hand and said, "What the heck are you doing, huh?" He said. He beat he slapped me, and she was about screaming on that part as he said, "You wanna die?" Kakashi said, making her scared, raising her bloodlust even more. As she said, "No, sir." Then okay, now shut up. As he arrived, as he said, "You're gonna have to take the belts away from me." As Naruto got a little mischievous smirk and said, "Man, do you really wanna do that test?" He said. "Of course, I'm a Jonin, you're all gaining, fresh out gaining at that." He just said, "You really think, Kakashi, you can beat me? Then let's get on and begin." As we see, both Sakura and Sasuke went to, you can see. As we see Naruto making and as we see Naruto just crackling with lightning, red corrupted lightning, as said. As they both Sasuke and Sakura went to hiding. As they start hiding, as they went hiding, as Naruto was the only one standing, as Kakashi just said, "This fool, he clearly thinks he could take on a Jonin. Let's see." As Kakashi was in for a big ass surprise as Naruto disappeared from his view, as Kakashi's eye wide and said, "What?" As Kakashi was punched in the gut, as he was sent flying, crashing into a tree. As Kakashi said, How?" As we see, okay. As we see, Naruto just said, "You know what, Kakashi Sensei, you should be focusing on your opponent when he moves and what he does." As Kakashi said, "It was as fast as the yellow flash. How?" As that Kakashi felt another, you can say, Kakashi was seeing Naruto there, as there was a hand on his shoulder and said, "You know what, Kakashi, you should also keep your guard up. Not just you should just keep your guard up, because people can also stab you in the back like this." As Kakashi was a bit slamming the tree again. As that time Kakashi says, "How, there is a shadow clone?" As he said, "No wonder the kid was fast." As we see, this time there was a hand on his shoulder, as he was prepared for this. As he took the hand, as he slammed the Naruto clone in the ground, said, "Huh, impressive." As there was a voice that was up in the air, that was standing, and Naruto was standing on the air. As he said, "Interesting. I guess you'll learn." As he said, "Know what, I'm gonna do shit here." As he uses a hand sign for Earth Dragon. As he did, a fucking Earth Dragon engulfed Kakashi in. As Kakashi was struggling to break free from the Earth Dragon's grip, as Kakashi said, he has a powerful technique. Earth Dragon? How? As then in the behind there were two clones that shouted, "Water Dragon, Lightning Dragon," as the both Lightning Dragon and the Water Dragon making a, you can say, sonar of the fucking lightning. As Kakashi said, "I gotta charge or else I'm fried." As Kakashi used a substitution technique to substitute himself. As Kakashi said, "Safe." As he saw the log, oh shit, it was fucked up. The log was nearly disabled. As Kakashi said, "Okay, 3 elements." At that time, Naruto came with the wind element and said, "Wind sight." As Kakashi dodged again, as he said, "Oh shit," as he literally as he said, I gotta fucking take my Sharingan out, or else I'm gonna get fucked." As he take his Sharingan out, as he saw the amount of chakra that was put onto those all jutsus, I said, that's an insane amount of jutsu that was put on in the chakra, put on into those attacks. As we see a headhunter jutsu. Naruto came from the ground as he literally take Kakashi off guard as he was literally buried in the ground. As Naruto was having fun as Kakashi said I'm had it, as he got a little serious as they were fighting with Biraj, as Naruto was literally holding him with ease like it was fucking nothing. As he said, I guess Kakashi Sensei, you deserve to know this kind of technique, as he said. We see Naruto just uses the Ashra Rasengan. You remember the double Rasengan? Not the double Rasengan, fuck. He just said, I guess you deserve to know this. As he take his hand forward, a Rasengan came in and said, I guess you know this technique, right, Kakashi Sensei? He said, as the Rasengan disc was forming. You know the Boruto's Rasengan? The Rasengan disc. As said, this is my own creation. You can say, nah, this is not my own creation. It was I have copied it from someone. He said. As he threw the, you can say the wind disc, the wind Rasengan disc at Kakashi. As Kakashi dodged the Rasengan, but the Rasengan, you will see it has some different attribute to it. As the Rasengan literally started to follow Kakashi, as Kakashi said, oh shit, as Kakashi was able to dodge it somehow. But unfortunately the Rasengan blowed up then there, as his, you can say, right arm was busted. As Naruto has already had the bell in his arm, so yeah, it's just fucking, he's just playing with him. As he said, Rasengan, oh shit. Now we see Naruto just suddenly said, I'm bored, Naruto said. As he came behind Kakashi and said, you know what, I'm gonna show you a new move of mine, as a sword appeared now in Naruto's hand. As he quoted the saw, as he said, Wind Slash. This slash literally, as Kakashi said, Kakashi's whole body, at that moment Kakashi's whole body was saying, move motherfucker, move or else you're gonna die. Move. As Kakashi moved just with a few inches, as that time Naruto just literally said, gotcha. As Naruto punched Kakashi on the gut, making him we can say spit out you can say that, as Kakashi's ribcage was broken also. As Kakashi, you can say, hey, he was fucked then there. He literally killed him. As Kakashi said, this kid is not a Genin. He has defeated me already, and I could already feel the laughter that I'm gonna receive today, he said. As we see, Kakashi is still giving his report as the Anbu came into the Hokage's office. The other senses were also there. As the Anbu said, Hokage-sama, Kakashi Hakate has been severely hurt by his Genin team. As the room felt silent, as the Hokage said, are you sure, Anbu-san? As we see, the Anbu just nodded and said, sir, positive, sir. As a Hokage literally take out his crystal ball and he see the recording, as he said, oh fuck, I didn't know Naruto was that strong, he said. I should have sent into another team, but hey, fuck, Team 7 is fucking too broken, he said. As hey, for Guy, he said, who defeated my eternal rival? Then he is my eternal rival now. As Guy was just literally fuming in anger and said, someone defeated my eternal rival. I gotta defeat him. Ooh. You can say the other Jonin said, hey, the kid is that strong? He defeated Kakashi the copy ninja? I don't know, but that was something. Yeah. As the other, you can say, Kuna on the other hand, she was just fucking too shocked to notice anything. As Asuma said, is everything okay, Colonel? As Colonel said, yes, everything is okay. Just it surprised me that a Genin defeated Hakate. Yeah, he's getting softer. Nah, he's not getting softer, Hokage literally said to his son. Asuma, he is not getting softer. He is. He is the strongest. He is the strongest. He is even the stronger than you. Stronger than you, Asuma. He is not getting weak or anything. He is already that cold-blooded killer Kakashi. He was defeated by a Genin. You can imagine what if Naruto when he become a Jonin, where he's gonna be a cage level. He is even gonna be the level of a cage. As the other Jonin also wanted to meet with Kakashi, as they body figure to Kakashi's hospital. As Kakashi wake up and he said, I could feel already the fucking my friends are gonna laugh at me, especially that fucking snake bitch, he said. As he said, as at that time the Lilac wasn't in Kakashi's side, so Anko, she heard from Colonel and she later went to the hospital and said, Yo Kakashi, I guess you got beat by the Genin, huh? Wow, I didn't know you were getting soft. I said that kid was a monster, Kakashi said. You couldn't even defeat him. I bet even Orochimaru would have trouble killing him. Huh. Interesting theory you have. Orochimaru is the strongest, by the way. Yeah, you're gonna kill that snake bastard, aren't you? Kakashi said. Of course I am, so nobody can take my dream away. At that time, other Jonin and the Hokage also came with them. As the Hokage said, report Kakashi. As Kakashi said, what kind of jutsu and the other shits. As said, how did he get those hands on jutsus? Maybe. As said, Ambu. Summon Naruto here quickly. As Ambu said, yes, Hokage-sama. As Naruto appeared in a Shushan. As Naruto said, what do you want, old man? As Colonel and the other just said, show respect to the Hokage. As Naruto said, or else what? As they were all quiet because the Hokage said, no need for that, Naruto-kun. Naruto-kun, how did you get your hands on those jutsus? Naruto said, library. How? I sneak into, the Jonin section. Naruto, that's a crime. I wanted stronger jutsus and I have already get them back over there, so yeah, that's not a crime and you don't have a proof of that. You did concept, Of course, I know. Are you gonna punish me? Nope. So, yeah, Naruto, go on, play around. As Naruto said, thank you, Hokage-sama. As Naruto just gave a little wink to Colonel and said, as he gave a little side bow, as Colonel just giggled and said, that kid is a gentleman, of course. As Asuma said, that kid is a lady stealer already. As for Kakashi said, I feel so ashamed today for myself that I wanna die. Of course, if you are beat by Genin, you do wanna die. Now, the next day, they were doing some rank mission. Sasuke was literally fucking bickering about teaching him those jutsus, Naruto. As Naruto just said, fuck off. This single word literally scared the living shit out of Sasuke. And when Sasuke was about to scream, Naruto literally beat slam her. So yeah, she's fucked. As they were doing the demon cat Tora. Oh shit, I hate that fucking cat, Naruto said. I may be fucking strong as shit, but that cat is a fucking god. As the god said, I know, I'm making it stronger because you're gonna catch it in second. As he said, you damn bastard, said, thank you. As the god said, of course, you cannot have your all happy-go-lucky life, can you? As Naruto said, you damn bastard. Now we see they're taking Tora there, as Naruto said, old man, I am fucking sick of this fucking D rank mission now. If I don't get a fucking C rank, I'm gonna explode here, he said. And Hakata might not be feeling very well if I explode. As Kakashi said, Hokage-sama, they're more than ready to have the D rank mission, C rank mission. They're even Naruto is ready for a fucking B rank mission, and for other A, they're ready for C maybe. As Naruto said, yeah. As Hokage said, okay, Naruto. As said, as Tazuna came in and gave the same fucking comment as When the comment was about to go to Naruto, Naruto's eyes flashed red as he could feel the killing intent, and the air started to change as he said, "Nope, sorry, nothing." As Naruto just loosened his killing intent and said, "Thank you." As they said, in Konoha gets 5 minutes, as they just nodded, as Naruto disappeared in a quick step. As Naruto appeared, after 5 minutes, Naruto appeared as he was literally fucking wearing the same thing here, but he's fucking wearing undershirt in the the exposed part of his chest. As you for thousand now to look rich shit. As they were moving, at the time Demon Brothers came, as Naruto said, "Finally some fucking Chunins," he said, as he just literally uses said corrupted lightning, they said, as the blade of blue lightning appeared, as he literally sliced literally into halves, as he said, "Ah, fuck, those are weak as shit," he again he said. As Kakashi said, "How do you have the lightning blade, Naruto?" As Naruto explained, library. I said, don't throw me that bullshit, Naruto. There are no lightning blade juice on the library, public library at that. He said, I said, you know how you see how I created it. I just quoted the lightning chakra into the sword, and that happened. I said, unbelievable, Naruto, unbelievable. Um, shit, maybe. He said, as Kashi said, I'm just gonna let it go for now. As we see, they were getting into the bridge as the same sword appeared. As now to literally catch the sword like it was nothing. As he said, the sword is pretty heavy, but maybe I'm able to lift it. As he lifted the sword, I said, the executioner blade, okay. I guess I'm gonna keep it. As Naruto took the executioner blade on his shoulder. As they were moving, as the Zabuza said, "Kid, give my executioner blade back." As Naruto said, "You really want it?" "Yeah." As Naruto said, "Not happening." "Reality slash," he said. As this slash literally cut it through half of the big ass mountain and trees apart. As Zabuza said, "How the hell?" I'm a swordsman myself, so I know a few tricks. As the executioner blade disappeared. As we see Naruto summon his own sword and said, "Maybe I'm gonna fucking play with you for a while." As Kakashi said, "Naruto, I'm gonna handle," as he was about to say this. Zabuza's head rolled down. You can say Zabuza's head fall down from Zabuza's body. As for Zabuza's perspective, as Zabuza, he was alive at a few seconds, then he suddenly quiet down, as he died. He died then there. As for Haku, Haku literally rushed at Naruto and said, Ice Genkai user. He said, as he remembered the guy, said, "Oh," as he said to himself, "So this is the Haku that changes my ancestor Naruto's Nindo, huh? Interesting, but I don't need to know that Nindo, I already know that." He said, as he formally can say a little bit of more Ryatsu in his arm, said, "Now fuck off." As Ryatsu literally passed through his chest, as he died also. As Zabuza and Haku both have little bounties around them, as they died. Now to literally put them into not in his pocket dimension but in a different part, you can say ceiling square, because the pocket dimension is for treasures. As he took the ceiling square into his pocket dimension, then there. Now we see Naruto taking few things. As we see, Gato's men got the news that Gato died. Zabuza died. So, Tazuna, as he was literally offering out to his daughter and said, "Hey, my boy, how old are you?" As Naruto said, 15, maybe 16, turning 16 next year. As he said, "Okay, boy, you're a ninja, so you're an adult, right?" "Yes, when we get our headband, we're adult." "Yes, so would you like to marry my daughter?" As Naruto said, "Are you serious, man?" As Tazuna said, "Yep, I'm serious. My daughter's husband died at a young age, so she's still young, and I can tell she's hurt because, I'm not a pervert, but I can tell she's hurt. So, what do you say, man? What do you say, Naruto?" As Naruto said, "No thanks," he said, because he like Kunal, but right now he is not looking for a relationship, not yet at least. But again, he's looking for sex, so he's gonna have fun here. As he said, "I'm looking for sex, so maybe I could have a little fun with her." Hey, get your mind out of gutter, Ashra. Take it out of gutter. As we see now, now they went into the Tazuna's house. As Tazuna's daughter greeted them, and the same thing happened. As we see in Naruto, now when they were, you can say, eating, when they were eating dinner, at the dinner time, when they were eating, Naruto, we can say, he was eating his own thing, as he was not even having a care the world. He's not caring about the fucking world. So, yeah, he's fucking fine. As we see Naruto just chilling. He's just chilling like a boss he is. As for Tasumi, she was fucking blushing every part when she looked at Naruto. As Tazuna's grandson came in, Inari, I guess. As he used the same bullshit as a spoiled brat. As Naruto did not even react to that at all. As said, "You ninjas have luxurious item, and you always lived in luxury and no fear anything." As Naruto said, Naruto got it. They got the fear part into his head as he was triggered. Now he said, "No fear, huh?" Naruto said, "The luxury part might be true, but no fear part, kid, you're wrong at that." He said, "Huh?" They said, "We might live in luxury, we might live in better houses than you, apparently. Even a fucking beggar, even a fucking single man like Kakashi live in a better house than you, really. But the part that you said, we live in the world without any care in the world and without fear, that's lie. That's not true. We are we are scared every second of our life, when our life's gonna end, when assassination is gonna attempt right there. Do you know how hard a life of a ninja is, the brat? Hey brat, do you know how is to live on a cold street at the cold night? Do you know how is to beat up? How is to being beat up by the villagers because you couldn't control something that you was given, as you still hold the burden, but the villagers still hate you. What would you feel, kid?" He said, as Inari was shut up for a moment. As he said, "And kid, what do you suffer really?" He said. What do you know about suffering?" He said. Inari just said, "We suffering, we live Gato suffering, as Gato just tortured us, everything other shit." As Naruto said, "That's it." "Does Gato beat you?" "No." "Does Gato take your money?" That might be true." "Does Gato physically abuses and takes women away from here?" "Yes." "Did he take anyone away from you, kid?" "Yes, my dad," he said. So then that's why you're bickering. Your dad died as a hero, but you are bickering about because he was a hero. That's why, huh? That's messed up, he said. And you know what, kid? I wish I could show you my life, but unfortunately, if I show you my life, you would vomit then there. As the hollow mask appeared in Naruto's face, as his voice became a little distorted, and said, "Little kid, you still think a life of a ninja is better, or your life is better?" As Inari was, you can say, "Shut up." As other were looking at Naruto with a little fear as the hollow mask disappeared again, and said, "That was a genjutsu, so don't worry. So tell me." As Inari said, "A life of a ninja is difficult. At least you get it to your thick skull, brat." As Naruto just would get up and said, "Am I fucking... I'm not hungry anymore. My hunger just died down right there." As Naruto decide to leave, we see Naruto heading to outside as he said, "I guess sitting Gato is the only thing, huh? I'm bored," he said. As Naruto started to fly with his hollow mask, as he said, "I guess time to become the bloody sage." As his white cloak become red, as his hair become, you can say, his hair, you can say, hide the hair by a little hoodie, that not a hoodie, you can say a cap type thing. As he there said, "The bloody sage is gonna rampage here," as his sword radiated the same red lightning and fire rays from it, and said, "I guess I'm gonna have fun here." As we time skip after slaughtering Gatos and everything around there. Now to taking all of Gato's money and everything, as he said, "Ho, the money is fucking shit, and ooh, I can live up to my fucking 2 generation money that I have received, but hey, I have the money myself, so yeah." As if for wondering, yes, Naruto's blood clone is still literally wandering around the world, and he still gets information when the clone, you can say, few clone dispel. Now we see after Gato getting killed, as a Kakashi, you can say, has Naruto has transforming into the bloody sage, as he was scared as shit. As he said, as he was scared and said, "So Naruto went out of the village when he was a kid and become the bloody sage, huh?" He said, "I gotta tell this to the Hokage," as he was about to leave. Then he suddenly felt a hand on his shoulder and said, "Going somewhere, Hakate?" A demonic voice said. As Kakashi said, "Will you please leave me?" "Maybe, Hakate, maybe. The thing that you just saw right today. If you are able to forget that, maybe we can still be student and teacher. What do you say? Or I gotta drag your dead body to the Hokage and I'm gonna throw a bullshit around saying you were killed by Zabuza and a few of the mobster, and I can also manipulate people's minds, so think wisely, Hakate." As Hakate said, I don't worry, I'm gonna tell the Hokage at the time the bloody sage, so don't need to worry on that. I'm not betraying the village, but I do hate the village," he said. "So remember that. I'm not betraying the village. If my motto, if anyone fuck with me, I will fuck with them. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. Like Sasuke. Sasuke is fucking gay. I'm not cool with him, but still I'm trying to." As we see, Kakashi's nod and said, "Naruto, you know the killing life, the path that you have taken, the dark path is full of sorrow." Said, "I already know that," he said. "I have already experienced that shit when I was 5. What do you expect from me?" The Nine-Tail sealing the Nine-Tail into a baby boy at a young age and directing all the hatred into the boy. "And whoever told the information about me being the Nine-Tail, I'm searching for that person still," he said. As yes, yeah, the original Naruto didn't know that who literally you can say throw the bullshit around that he was the nine tail. So yeah, we see Kakashi said in understandable Naruto. I'm sorry for the life that you live in. I should have been with you because you was the son of Minato. I already know I'm the son of Minato, Namikaze, and Kushina Uzumaki. And I do not hate you. I hate the pervert for that. The pervert was my godfather. He at least could have taken care of me, but no, he did not. Maybe when we meet, the pervert won't live also. We see Naruto, our main character just said, there was, you see, before creation there was destruction, and I will become the god of destruction itself. What do you say, Hakari? Am my dream, is my dream ambitional, or my little, you can say, fantasy? It's not a fantasy now to what I see now. It's reality. As Naruto laughed and said, Good word, Hakate, good word. As they leave, the next morning, the mission they finish the bridge. As the bridge was named after the Great Naruto Bridge. The same thing. No, Kakashi said, yes. We are gonna go. We are gonna. I'm gonna register to the tuning exam. I will be happy for that, Kakashi Hakate. He said as he disappeared in a body figure and said, "Maybe we'll meet in the village, Kakashi. And don't tell about me to the Hokage, not yet at least. I will reveal it soon." As he disappeared from the view, as Kakashi said, that kid is too scary, and the path that he chosen is too dangerous for him. But I know now too that you're doing. You know what are you doing, and I'm curious. How did you get so strong? As I'm gonna stop here, guys.